Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this video. As always, we appreciate it when you guys come and hang out with us for a bit. So we hope you enjoy the video. Good afternoon, guys. I would say good morning, but it just turned noon. And Mama Bear and I, we thought today was Saturday and we had no work today. But my mom said some of the lug nuts broke off the wheels on her car. 3 of them. And I was thinking, what are they doing or how are they driving that the lug nuts are falling off? But this car sat for a long time, and I guess there was a bubble on the tire when they got it running and everything. So now that it's running, they would drive it around and the tire was hopping for a bit. So they finally got a new tire, and whoever put the tire on cross-threaded the lugs. So when they were taking the lugs off, after they cross-threaded them, they broke 3 of them. So I have 3 right here. I'm going to swap them out. And then we're going to go head to Gallup because as we're on our way this way to Rock Springs, Art and Susie were live from Navajo Urban Days Cheaties channel. So that's kind of cool. And we enjoyed the conversations that we had with everybody while we were cruising this way through the chat. So we're going to try to finish this up real quick and then head over there before they take off. This is what I'm working with. After I have taken off the caliper, which I put right there. Normally I hang it up with a zip tie, so be cool and do that. Don't let it hang there in case it slips off. It'll damage the brake line. But really quick, I'm going to take this off and see how much work is going to be needed. I might be able to just rotate this and pop these in, or I might have to unbolt this CV shaft and make a whole day out of it. Sometimes I get really mad at engineers that build rides and have no care for the people that work on them, but this is kind of cool. So there's a little indention right here on the knuckle, and there's a little gap right here in this little shield, and these little studs are actually flat on one side, which makes it easy to remove if they break off like this without taking apart the whole hub assembly. See, with these being flat on one side, it gives me easier access with this right here. Awesome. These will go in with the flat side against the hub again, and when you put these in, they'll stick out like that. And I gently use one of these just to kind of seat it in here a little bit more. That way it doesn't fall around when I'm spinning this. So it doesn't pull it all the way in, but it seats it enough to not bounce around. And then we'll put the rotor back on, and then we put the wheel back on. When we put the lugs on and tighten it, it'll pull this through. All right, I finished this up. My sister was out here when I was working on this, so we were hanging out. I'm gonna go let my mom know I'm done with this, then we're gonna roll into town. We are done with my mom's car, so we are heading into Gallup now. After quite a day, or quite an afternoon, we are heading home. Finally.
Finally. Time to go home and cook for the boys, feed the dogs, check on the chickens.
I had a few things that I wanted to work on today, so I gotta get to that. We ended up taking off to my mom's because she called and said something about the lug nuts fell off her car.
I can't really do much though because I have to hurry up and get through those and then hurry and do my nails.
Really awesome. The first family pictures that we are ever going to have done for our family. We're going to get them done tomorrow.
So awesome.
So we're going to make a day of it. We're going to head out to McGaffey and we're going to take a few things. We're going to get dressed up, and our photographer will meet us out there, and she's got a few places for us to hit up, and then we'll come back this way, I guess. So we're going to start at 6 in the evening, and we'll be out there until the sun goes down, getting some nice shots, I think. Today, I wanted to do a couple things on the porch, and just get it a little bit more accessible to having a spot for Mama to just hang out and rest outside the house, but not where the dogs are running around and getting all crazy or whatever, and just a nice spot for her to be with her plants and just hanging out, sit outside for a bit. Earlier we were at the store. We decided on some chicken and rice for dinner, but for lunch Mama Bear got some beef pasta. Well, hers is just pasta. Here's the beef pasta for the boys and I. And that's Jackson. He's yelling at his phone. And this always tastes good on a hot day.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we've got some Tang.
Tang.
First weekend of the month, and the flea market is popping. What's going on here, Mama? We're taking a quick little cruise to the res. Further into the res. We're gonna go visit our bro, and we're gonna go head back to Gallup after that. We made it into Ganado, you guys. Yeah. What's up, cow? Hola. Well, guys, this morning, Mama Bear and I went for a little cruise. We tried to get the baby to go, but he wasn't having it. So we went to go see Gerald and Val. While we were there, Art and Susie from Navajo Urban Day Studios channel were there, and Phil was there. So they were butchering a sheep, and we were invited this morning to go hang out over there and share some of it. So we went by, visited for a bit, and then we came back. So now we're gonna go get ready for our photo shoot. This is funny because I've been trying to plan this for a bit, and everything's already taken care of. So we just need to show up and get our pictures taken. And I've been trying to facilitate a day when all of us can get together and dress nice and not have any angry little dudes or any tired little dudes. But it doesn't seem to happen that way. So I just had to flat out tell Mama Bear, I had a surprise for you, but it's not gonna work. So we gotta get our pictures taken, and all the boys need to look nice. So we started figuring it out, and today's the day. We decided on 6 o'clock because that is when it'll give us the most time to access the sunset. And the cloud structure is not that awesome right now, unfortunately. There is a fire nearby, so we'll see what the sky looks like tonight. It's a little hazy out, so we might get some color, but I'm not sure about the cloud structure. We're gonna go head out to McGaffey though. That is the spot that collectively we and our photographer have chosen. So, Grandma's home! Mama Bear kindly asked Grandma Bear to come get pictures taken with us. So, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna head out to McGaffey. And like I was saying, collectively, that's what spot we chose. We were gonna do it here, but we'll save that for the next batch. We're at the house now. We're gonna run in. I gotta check on the little dudes, and I gotta check on these little puppies. I got a real naughty one. Mm-hmm. She's, I don't know. She's really got Ivy's spirit. She is crazy. Yep. I think I'm ready for the photo shoot. Even though it is after Memorial Day, this would be considered somewhat formal. So, of course, I'm going to take my black hat. I brushed it before I put it away for winter time, so I will give it a once over when we get up there, and I'll put it away when I'm done. Mama Bear and I are headed down the road. We're going to go cruise to the lake right now. We've got a few things that we needed, a couple of the benches and some of the blankets and my hat, some bags. The boys are going to go in with Grandma and they will meet us up at the lake, and from there we're going to go to our spots that we're going to be taking some pictures. Change of plans. This is the reason why we had a change of plans. We were going down the road and hit a rock. What you got for dinner, Mama?
A hamburger.
This is what I asked for. Some days a burger just feels good. Today, need a burger. You ready to cruise out, Kinsey girl? Although I did not go to the shop Thursday and Friday last week, I'm still going to need Monday to go take care of a few things that we need to go do. I need to run by my mom's. I've been putting it off all weekend, and I need to just go over there today. And then we had a Malibu that we were supposed to check on a while back. Totally spaced it out. They just asked again this morning if I was still going to do that, and I told them I will do that on my way back into Gallup. And the taco trailer, I've been trying to put Band-Aid on it after Band-Aid, and today we have enough days where we're just going to go in there and we're going to take everything apart and we're going to rewire that whole trailer because something's going on with it, and I don't really want to deal with that. So we're just going to rewire the whole thing, new outlets and everything. So we'll be working on that today. The boys, they booked it with Grandma. They're out in Mexican Springs. They're going to go pick some tea, which is cool. They get to go run around and have fun, I guess. Go see their grandpas.
Yes, they are. They're gonna go see their other grandma, Grandma Jay, and their Uncle Angelo while they're out there. They said.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll be baking in the trailer.
Oh, great.
But I brought my work hat. The other day we were at the flea market. And
at the art show.
The other day when we went to the art show at the casino, I picked up a couple of these pins for my hat, and these are kind of awesome. The one that is more dark blue, that is a Global War on Terrorism Service ribbon, and the lighter blue one right there is a Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal. So that's kind of cool. Those are a couple of the ribbons that I wear in my uniform, and I thought it was pretty cool that they had those ribbons. They had some other ones too, from the Korean War, the Vietnam War, World War I, the Gulf War. So that was kind of cool to find a couple of them.
That's pretty awesome.
We're heading into town now, and it is already 81 degrees, and it feels like it's 91. Feels more than 91 actually. It feels kind of hot.
It's pretty hot.
We have a leak in the AC, and I'm supposed to buy another can and put it in there until I can just figure out the leak. Don't have time to figure out the leak right now.
She says, where are we getting from now?
You better put on your seatbelt, puppy. This car's still here. It's been a couple of weeks now. Kind of strange. First order of business, we've got a 2013 Chevy Malibu, and this has got an EcoTech motor in it with a turbo. So we've got a brake problem and a few other things. There's an idling problem and a power problem. I've already dealt with one of these before, so I kind of knew what was going on with this, and just to be sure, I scanned it and it threw 19 codes. So when we pulled the codes out, and everything from fuel pressure regulator to running lean to the brake booster problem, it all stems from a bad vacuum pump. So when I take this cover off, you can see the oil that is all over this, and the oil is leaking out of there, which is also sending oil into the engine and creating a lot more problems than we think. So this needs to be replaced. But the last time we did this on Little Rezzy's car from Little Rezzy's Family of 3 channel, and we had to drive out to Farmington, a couple hours away, to buy that vacuum pump for their car. So I'm gonna see what's going on with this a little bit more, and then I'll see if we can locate a vacuum pump, hopefully in town, and then I'll see what's going on with this. I'm over here at O'Reilly's and I'm picking up this vacuum pump. And check out these freaking extensions, you guys. 30 inches. Wild. We went to O'Reilly's and we made it back to the car right over here where this dude worked. We ran into some subscribers at O'Reilly's. So thank you, Alberta and Arthur, for watching. And thank you for coming to say hello. Back over here, so I'm going to start on this car. I'm going to remove this cover again, and then I'm going to remove the vacuum pump and replace it. We've got the old one out, and it definitely looked like there was an oiling problem in it, but we've got it figured out. Here's the new pump. Comes with new gaskets, new bolts, everything good to go. New one is on, so the cover is going to go back on right now. Yep, you one cute little pup. She had a pretty decent breakfast too before we left. I had to figure out how to give her some water here just now. I don't have a bowl for her in the truck. So we went all red status. But she got some water, so she's feeling better. I think now she's hungry. This is what we're going to work on today. We're going to check out all this wiring. We got done working on that car with the vacuum problem, and we're going to go to Albuquerque tomorrow to finish working on that car. We made it over here to our bros. I checked the taco trailer, and I figured out what I needed to fix this thing right now. So we ran to Home Depot, and we're back. And now that we are back, I've got started on this. I have all of this that we are putting in, and I've got it ran already to here. And from here, it's coming down to here. I've already started on hooking this up. So I'm going to finish with these two, and I'm going to run this across here, and I'm going to put in a new switch and run it out to the hood vent, which is up there. Now that I've wired it into the breaker, I am going to finish securing this and running it. All this water is running from the cord that I cut, that cord right there. And it's all running out of that cord, which runs into here. So all this trouble, and you can see the gold on these two. These two are connected.
You got that red one.
These two, not so much.
It's just hanging on by a hair.
This one and this one were barely even touching what they were supposed to on here. So we got to clean this up and see what we can do about it. We have made it back to the house. Yeah. Finally. And Jackson's the only one that's up. It turns out we had such a long day today. And it rolls into tomorrow, so I won't even be going to the shop. I'm going to be taking off to Albuquerque in the morning because I have to pick up parts, but mainly because I need to pick up a tire for our truck. Yeah, on the way home we picked up some of these KFC chicken pot pies and some chicken sandwiches for the boys. Mama Bear, of course, got the famous bowl with her chicken on the side. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Today is Tuesday, and I'm supposed to be going to the shop today, but I have to go run to Albuquerque. I was looking at a car yesterday that needs parts in Albuquerque. So the owner of the vehicle, he's going to drive me out there so I can go pick up parts for his car. And we're heading down. We're going to go meet him right here on the west side so I can hop in with him. And Mama Bear's going to come back and hang out with the dudes all day. Found what we were looking for. Alright, I've got this out. I made it back to the Mama Bear, you guys. I was with my bro Herman. Well, I was with my cousin Herman. We went to go pick up some parts for him, and while I was out there at the junkyard, I picked up a tire for Mama because I don't have money for a brand new one right now, and that one was holding air when I pulled it off the rim.
Awesome.
And I think it had more tread on the tire that we put a hole in.
Looks so new. Looks new compared to the other one.
So we came back and we met Gerald on the north side. I had some B-dubs for Mama Bear in Herman's car, so I got to go back down that way and work on his car in a bit. But I'm hungry first.
Now you say when we take off for the north side.
I got something to eat, and now I'm back over here with this ride. So I'm going to change out this brake booster behind all of this, and I'm going to hopefully do it right away. See how long this takes. There's a lot more things in the way here than we're at the junkyard. We got a problem. The studs on this are different. Good morning, everybody. I had to go run back to Albuquerque for some parts again. What you got here, Mama?
Just checking on the plants.
Everything's looking all right?
Yeah.
We got down here at Love's, waiting for Herman. We're gonna run back to Albuquerque. The part we picked up yesterday has different bolt structures than the one that is going on the car that we need to put it on. Other than that, everything else fit. But because of that one reason, I gotta go run back to Albuquerque, hit the junkyard again, find a different brake booster, and then come back. So we're at the truck stop. The car just pulled up, so I'm gonna load my tools, and then we're gonna take off. Yesterday I didn't get any video. Today I'll get more video.
Love you. I'll see you later.
See you later. We made it to Albuquerque. We had a nice cruise, awesome conversations about podcasts. So I'll get to you guys about that in a bit. We looked through the list of things that are going to fit, and one of them said a Buick Regal with the turbo engine. So we came down and checked this out, and this car has all the right stuff for the brake booster for the turbo. So that's the right one, and those bolts right there are the right bolts. That's what I finally seen yesterday when I took the engine apart and noticed that they were the wrong ones. So today we're getting the right one. Luckily somebody took this out already. This is what we had to move from here. Yesterday this is the car I took that brake booster off of, and these 10mm screws are the ones that I took off with my ratchet when I lost it. So I have a 10mm somewhere that I lost here yesterday. And it's kind of dumb to even think that it would still be here when I got here today. But I lost one here yesterday. That sucks. We got it out, and it took a little bit, but we got these things off. We had to figure it out. But we're ready to go now. So we're gonna roll. Check this out, you guys. This is like a 71 or 72 Cadillac Eldorado. It's got a 500 cubic inch big block in it, and it's all still here. That'd be kind of cool to put in a little S10. Gonna get some lunch at Rudy's. This is brisket and pulled pork. Some peach cobbler and some beans. So after a quick stop for something to eat at Rudy's, we are heading back to Gallup. We got on the freeway. We hit the west side of Albuquerque. We're putting in some gas at the Flying J, and then we're gonna head back to Gallup. Should be there in a couple hours. Now we're back to taking this apart. I gotta remove this for the ABS. I gotta move it out of the way by taking these big bolts off of here. After these come off, this will move out of the way a bit. Hopefully it's enough room to get this brake booster out of here. The new brake booster is in, and everything fits right. So I'm gonna finish putting all this back together and see if it works right. Cool, guys. We got to put back together, and everything is working. Mama Bear picked me up, and we're gonna make one stop after this for We're gonna make one stop for some paper towels, then we're gonna head home. I'm tired. And Mama's tired. Mama was doing laundry when I was gone after I told her not to overwork herself.
I took my mom's. She was helping me.
That's awesome. We made it back to the house, guys. Trunk.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, the meatloaf.
There's your plate.
Thanks, Mama.
You're welcome, baby.
I freaking love you so much. One of the ways I know
Yes,
is how you cook for us.
Alright guys, that's it for this video.
Thank you guys again for checking it out. We always appreciate the love and the support. And we hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night.
You guys take care and be safe out there.
Later.
Peace.